guys, so welcome to the van on the way to Dunkeswell for the last round of retro race this year. And let's say, I don't know what's going to happen. It will most likely be carnage, but yeah, so it will be a blast. Straight to the track to see you then. Alright, so heat 1's now starting. So yeah, we're just starting it, and you can see that this track is amazing. So now we're just going up to the line, and now we're just waiting, and now we get told to go around again. So now we're just coming through the last corner. Now we're just going to see what we can do, trying to not go ridiculously slow so we don't oil up my engine, but trying to go as quick as possible on the limit. So now we're just waiting. Now wait for the yellow line. Now we go, green light. Now we're going to see what we do is we have a bit of a defence, and I'll hear the engine from karts behind revving, so we're just seeing what we can do. Now we're just going around, but now we'll go a bit forward. But now we're going to have Seb come down the inside, so now you've seen what we can do. But now we get a nice switch back bottom on the outside here. Now he tried bullying me off, but now he almost spins it himself, so we get a switch back and take the position back. So now there's a car that, well, I don't know what happened, probably just went off or made contact. So now we're just thinking about what to do behind, with Seb just sneaking up me, as I just feel him, like just down the straights to him, just getting that really close up my back end of the car. So now we come in here, now we go straight through, as that was. Now we're just thinking what we do, 6 laps to go. Now where is he going to go? We don't know yet. We're going to see. Now we didn't go there, so now we're going to keep it right through planted. Now we're going to try, and now what we're going to do here, we're just going to do for a bit of a wider line. He doesn't go up there because the momentum for him will be dead. So now we're coming through here. Now what we're going to do, so we go through a neutral line and let him play the option here. Now he's going to go back down the inside. Now we're just coming up behind now, trying to set ourselves up for the straight. So now we're going to see what we can do. So I'll skip one bit forward, we're just having a similar gap from what it was about a lap and a half ago. So yeah, we're just trying to see and get into the back of his eye, so he'll get a bit concerned maybe. So yeah, we're just thinking about how the race goes while it goes on. Now 3 laps to go, we'll see what we do now. The gap's just keeping it very similar. Now I'm thinking if we want to get him, we have to absolutely send it. So now we're just thinking about, okay, where is he quicker, where am I quicker? I'll keep the same where I'm quicker, but where he's quicker, I'm going to just fully send it from now on. So now look, we're getting quite a lot here. Now we're going to see what we can do now with this slipstream dragging us along. We're trying to set ourselves up, as now we're going to see what we can do. Now the kart rotates very nicely, but we just lose that bit on the exit by me. Just having a bit of understeer. Now we're going to see what we can do. Now we're coming through the last chicane and see if we can get a run, but it's very unlikely. Now we're heading on to the final lap of the race. Now we're going to see what we can do. Now we're just seeing if we can set ourselves up for the exit, but I've just messed that up a little bit, trying to be too exit dependent than anything, but I need to focus on the entry for that corner a bit more. Now, we're just a little bit far behind, so I had quite a bad lap there, and just a bit messy for me. But yeah, so P2 in that race, so yeah. Well, that race, it went kind of splendid. So yeah, the kart felt on fire, and I nearly pinched myself. Now I was running with Seb. It's always been that 3-4 temps, 5, 6, 7 temps maybe. It depends on each race, but felt really weird. So yeah, we finished 4 temps behind him. Just that middle phase we were lacking a bit. So let's try and sort it out for tomorrow. So we'll see you for Heat 2 tomorrow. So, at Heat, a bit like yesterday, felt very, very nice and cool. As you see, the kart was on fire. We had the fastest lap in the final and felt very nice as we finished just a 10th behind. And it's really annoying, but yeah, sadly my camera didn't work, but hopefully you'll get it fixed for the next heat. So hopefully we'll have a good angle. So yeah, we'll see you for Heat 3. See you then. So our camera decided not to work for Heat 2. There's the battery or something. So now I've fixed it for Heat 3. So now we're going to see how it goes. So now we're just waiting patiently behind the number 11. But now we go, but now we have a really good start. Now what we're going to do, we're just going to hang it around the outside and pray for the best. Yes, we've gained about a couple of positions just by keeping it planted. But now the problem is that Seb's got on quite far bit ahead of me in areas there. Now it's just about here, and oh my god, we had to jump over a curb. So yeah, quite lucky about that. We could have been spun out or blocked in contact, but luckily we avoided. Now Deb's there, we're going to see what we can do now. Where we're going to have a look at him potentially. Now we're going to see what we can do. Yeah, I'm just going to keep right behind you, but now we have a run. But we changed the sprocket, we went down to see if potentially we can have a better run. But now we just try it, but we just don't have enough room. Now we're going to see what we can do. So yeah, we changed the sprocket, and we were just lacking now the exit. You see there, I'll just get a bit drunk, so I just chuck it down the inside to get to the apex first and just stay ahead. But yeah, you can see how now we'll be just lacking most of the straight line speed because we went down the sprocket. So now Seb goes down the inside of the number 12, so now we're going to see what we can do. Now will we have a run here? Now we have a really good run in. Oh my god, that could have been snapped steering column easily as I just went straight and my steering just fully snapped. Now we're going for the chicane, trying to set ourselves up now. Now will we have a run, but it looks like we're quite similar down straight, but helped with a bit of a slipstream. So now we go up the inside. So now we're behind at number 8, seeing what we can do. Can we maybe get a switch back? And we get it on a switch back nice and completed. So now we're thinking about options to kart ahead. Now we've got a bit of a massive gap. Now we're in P4 at the moment, just the top 2 karts. Lightning, Louis and I think Tom Latin maybe, I don't know. We're ahead and then Seb, so yeah. So we're in 4th, but now we're going to see what we can do, but we just have the wrong sprocket on, sadly. Which the track, it would have maybe been a bit colder, or it may have been a bit better. But yeah, so it obviously weren't very nice. So now we're just heading on to the final lap of the most loneliest race, and now Seb's went for a move for P3. So yeah, so we've just had a really lonely race from about lap 3 onwards, really, lap 4. Just been by ourselves. Like, we've made a bit of progress on the top 3 karts, Seb maybe not. But yeah, we've just been in no man's land the whole race really, so it's quite weird to have a race with nothing really happening for me, so because normally it's me the one that's getting accused for all the chaos. So yeah, so it's just been pretty plain. This race was quite weird tonight. So yeah. So now the chicken flag out for Heat 3's done, so yeah. So Heat 3, it was okay, it could have been a bit more better. We just, yeah, we went low on the sprocket, we just lacked that engine power on the straights, we were 0.7 slower. But yeah, I was just looking at everyone else down the straight, or like corners, I saw where I can make the time. So, starting P2 for the final now, and let's go for it. Yes, so we're going to be starting P2 for the final. Next is Seb, so let's see how it'll be. So, we're just trying to get a bit of temperature into the tyres because these tyres are rapidly dying. I've done 5 rounds on them compared to everyone else, and they've done 2 rounds, 3 rounds maybe. So yeah, these are absolutely almost knackered. So I'm trying to get as much temperature into them, but now we're waiting, and we go, but they're trying to put me under investigation. I'm still leading though, but yeah, apparently some people saying that I jump started, but you can see on everyone else's cameras that I didn't jump start. So yeah, lucky that was okay and we didn't get a penalty. So now we're just defending this, just to see where we are. So now we just cut on about half the lap. Now I can hear the RPMs from behind just getting a bit higher. That means they're closer, and then when you hear them behind you get really loud, you start to defend. So now I'll do a bit of a defence into here, trying to back everyone up into each other, but I think I pulled a gap from P4 backwards, but Lightning and Louis still behind Sparkle and Tebs. But now Seb will be up the inside here, and now we're going to try and ding dong with him, trying to keep the advantage. But obviously we don't, and now we try and get a switch back, but we don't. But now we're going to see what we do, trying to get around the outside, but we just added on extra meters doing that, and we had not enough room to. So at this point, Lightning Louis is about 4 tenths behind that bit, around that bit. So yeah, he's just behind us a little bit, but we are starting to pull away from him a little bit. But now we're right behind him. Now we're making him defend. Now seeing what we can do is now we're trying to go around the outside. But now he does the same tactic, trying to miss the apex a bit, so we obviously try and find another way at some point in the race. So now we're getting him to defend here, and we're going to see if we can get the momentum. But yeah, he just keeps doing the same thing there. Is it hard racing? Yes. Is it fair? Yeah, but yeah, so we're just seeing what we can do. Now we get a massive run, but I'm trying to take the inside as he moves twice down the straight, which would end up getting a black and white flag for, as I thought I had the inside there, but we just sadly decided to do 2 things at once, which never really works in karting. But now he's defending. Now we're going to see what we can do. So I'm just waiting for the perfect point in the race, giving him a bump, letting him know I'm here. So we're going to see what we can do. So now we're going to wait. Now we're going to wait for the straight with a slipstream that will drag us on. Now you can see with the 6-streamers we have less air going around the kart. That gives us a bit of top end speed. So now we have 4 laps to go at this point. So now we're going to try and get right with him, and now we're going to see what we can do. So now we're definitely much closer than heat 1, heat 2, and now, so yeah, we're quite far off at heat 3 after a bad start from people. So yeah, we're going to see what we can do. Now we've lost a little bit in this first half of the lap, but we're going to absolutely try and keep the momentum. Now at this point I can feel the tyres coming on a little bit. With how knackered the tyres are, I just feel that they're coming on just enough to give me an advantage. So now we're coming down the straight. Now we're going to see what we can do with 3 laps to go now, and now we're in a nice slipstream, trying to think about when my point is to make a move. Now we're getting him to defend. Now we're not going to go fully around the outside here because I'm going to get bullied off. So now we'll see what we can do. He's doing a bit of a defence here. Now we're trying to set ourselves up for the exit. Now we're just giving a little behind. Now we're just trying to see what we can do maybe. But now we're going to wait for the slipstream. So now we're just sending it in, trying to find him. Now we have a 60. Now we're on with 2 laps to go. Now this is the 2 laps to go. Ring a ding ding, absolute ding dong now. So now we're going to see what we can do. Now we're in the 60. He's going to go and defend. So now we're coming on the exit here, trying to set ourselves up. We're right on him. Now we're going to be in the 60 for this mini back straight here. Now he doesn't do a full defence, so I decided to take the advantage now. And now I'm just going to see what I can do until the line. Now we're going down the back straight here, and now I'm thinking I need to defend because he could easily just slap it up the inside of the chicane and we both get wiped out. So I thought now, because it sounds like the RPMs are going really faded, I thought I didn't need to defend going into this corner. But he obviously does send it up the inside. Now we're right behind him. Now I have an advantage going on to the exit. He knocks behind. Now I'm going to see if I can dance it around the outside. But obviously I can't because that's near impossible. But now he just nimbles the curb, and now we have the momentum and we get just a bit of an overlap on him. Now he's trying to get me to the inside. So I sent it on the brakes here. Force him out wide. Now we're just going to white line it again to the line. So we're going to absolutely send it. And it looks like we're going to get our first final win in 420 days. Yes or no, 420 days. That sounds an eternity. So now I'm just going to defend to the line now. Now we've only got 1 chicane to go. Now we're going to go out the chicane. And now we've won it. Get in there. So 420 days later, we've won it. Now we have Dean, Thomas Hadley, Martin, and then, yeah, there's so many people, I can't even count. We have a whole grandstand lot, literally, you won't see it on the camera, but there were people cheering, jumping up and down. And normally, whenever I win, it's just a clap for manners. And it feels so weird that people were legit cheering on. So yeah, now we're just coming into the pits. Now we're just picking up a much more on the tyres. But these tyres are absolutely gone. Literally, I put 1 more round on them and they might explode almost. So yeah, because now I notice on the tyres they're getting a little bit of a blister on the rear left. So yeah, but now we're coming into the pits for one last time this weekend. So yeah, it's been an absolute amazing weekend. So I don't even know what to say. That was the hardest race of my life. So I got to the lead in the first corner, but then people say I jump started. But the thing is, as well, that I got pushed from behind. So literally, I was like almost fully on the brake. So I tried backing off. I wasn't even on full throttle at the acceleration line. I was only like 25. So yeah, I got the lead and Seb got me back, and I was just waiting until about the 2 laps ago. I got ahead of him the first time, but then he overtook me into turn, and I was like, God. And then I just got a little bit of an overlap on him, so I could get down the inside on the last lap, and then I won from there by less than 1/10 of a second. And oh my God, that was amazing, that win. So yeah, we're going to go to the podium now. So, what a race. Got a nice trophy. Well, if you've been watching my last 2 retro races, I've had a P3 and a P2, and now a P1. It's been almost 400 days-ish or something. Well, it's been over a year since my last win, and this has been the best win of my life. I got it on the second to last lap, but then I got overtaken, but now I shoved it up the inside on the last lap. So yeah, well, it's been an amazing video, so thanks for watching and see you later, bye.